Hello, hello, hello? Question mark? This should be better. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Get rid of that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Much better. Much better, much better. Nobody sees this in chat, but whatever. Hello! Welcome! There we are. That's better. Now it's actually set to Celeste. Instead of still on Hollow Knight. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hello! Welcome back to Farewell. Farewell fun times. That's what this is. 18. 57. There we go. Spent a long time on this game. But time to spend even more time on this game. So let's grab. Alright, instead to remember everything, getting back into it. And then die a few times, just to test out the waters. Just to see what dying is like again, because I forgot what it's like. Well, that's not what I'm aiming for. Nope. I feel like I was not supposed to. Right, I'm supposed to. It's the start of the day. It's fine. I'm warming up. I'm taking a long time to warm up, though. I'm taking my sweet time. This isn't a very good level to warm up with. But I have to do it one way or the other. Well, that's a little unfair. Well, that's not gonna work. There we go. Something like that. That's further than I got last time, at the very least. And now we're back to this. Yeah. That went faster and farther than I thought it would. I think I had to go back and grab onto that pink block again, because there's not enough time for me to grab onto that yellow thing. Unfortunately. There, that's all loaded up. Wonderful. Okay. Technical side difficulties. But progress is happening, so that's fine. I need to be a little bit to the left. That was very close. Was not expecting that to work, but okay. And now I'm too fast for this. What is that nonsense? Closer and closer each and every time. Ha! Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I need to get closer. I'm trying, but it's not working. Okay. Let me wall jump, please. Just let me do it. Right, but I want to get that and I want to go back. That's the thing about that. Okay, sure. Yeah. It's not working. Okay. Better. Bitter, better, better, butter. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. What's with all these games I'm playing recently that require precision? I don't know. How am I supposed to be able to do that? Because I do that, I fall, grab there. Oh. Was totally not thinking about the electricity getting me. And now I have to be cautious of the electricity. Now that's in my mind. Even though it shouldn't be. That's not gonna work. If only this would work for me. Then be so much better. I hope everybody out there watching is doing great. Hope you're doing well. Nice to... Well, I don't see you, but nice to hang out again. Thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Ugh. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. My God. Well, this is not gonna work. Better, better, better. I feel like I can do that without using a dash, and I know that this game makes you save your dashes. So if I can do it without a dash, then that's what the game wants me to do. Work for me, please. I'm going too fast. I'm just too good at this. That's the issue. Frustration's building slowly and quickly. I know that the opposite is slow, but nonetheless. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Ugh. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, though. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. I just have to do that, but better. I used my boost. Why don't I have a boost? I feel like I need to wall jump off of that block, and then after I wall jump off of that block, go right... get the crystal. Then go back to that block. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken in this belief? God. That was an option that I did. That was a choice that I made. Ugh. See, that's so close. I feel like that should be a thing. Better. Oh. But I was able to do it. Okay. But I was able to do it. Okay. I was able to do it, though. And that's all I need. Just to be able to do it. Everybody must be busy. It's a Sunday. Nobody's here. It's me alone. Oh, that was it. That was it, though. I just need to be a little bit faster. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. People must be busy. Also, this isn't my usual streaming time, but... semantics, it's fine. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is also why I'm not so worried about me just doing this, because I know that the people who usually come to watch the Celeste streams, they're not going to miss a whole lot. They're just going to miss a little bit. A couple rooms. This is not going to work. This will, though. Look at all that time I had. Come on. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's just give it a second. How about we do that, huh? It's because I'm flinching. I'm flinching, and that doesn't work. I'm hesitating. And hesitation means that no success. Does not work. Please? Pretty please? Oh, I forgot what was going on. It's fine. That was close. Not close enough, though. This is not gonna work. Almost worked. Okay. There we go. Dun 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 dun. That could work. If I do it correctly. That's jump, that's why. Hey, look at that. Okay, birdie. Prepare to meet your doom. Well, I met my doom. But that was close. That was close. Haha! I have caught you, bird! Got you, finally! Now, where's Granny? Did I kill a bird? That's not a good thing. Oh no. Are you okay? Yeah, really. Honestly, like, you murdered a bird. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Of course it's scared of you. Wait, please don't leave. At least tell me. You're part of Granny, right? If you have to go, then take me with you. Madeline, stop. You can't go with her. Shut up. You couldn't force me to give up on the mountain. And you can't force me to give up on Granny. Go away. I'm not forcing you. I'm asking you. I miss Granny too. She meant a lot to both of us. Then why is it so easy for you to leave her behind? It's not easy. Maybe I pushed us to get over it too quickly. But this isn't healthy either. I just want us to survive this. I know she's gone. And this is just a dream. Catching this bird won't bring her back. I'm so sorry, Madeline. Let's wake up and we'll face this together. No, not yet. Whoops. I want to set things right first. What do you mean? The bird, it's trapped here because of me. We need to help it escape before we leave. Granny wouldn't want it to be stuck like this. You're right. Let's do it. But as soon as we're done, we need to wake up. This place is so weird. I want to go home. Hello. And now we've broken everything. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, jellyfish. I forget how these work. Uh-oh. Oh. Really? You're gonna toss jellyfish back at me? We haven't done jellyfish in so long. Up. I mean, that was what I had to do. I just didn't commit. Okay. I need to not toss it. I need to dash up into it, right, because that was a thing. Although I think I did that. I need to not let go of it. Oh my god. Commit to the bit, let's go. There we are. Oh, thank you, birdie. I'll take it. Bird mechanics, alright. I'm smart, it's fine. The magical, mystical bird. I had to commit. My god. What? Wait. What? Oh, I'm supposed to I'm supposed to toss the jellyfish. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go straight up into it. Well, that doesn't help anything. Am I not holding grab? Is that what... I've been holding grab this entire time, but I'm not holding grab for that one part, because of course I'm not. That's probably what it is. Jellyfish. That was it, but I just had to do it better. Who would have thought tossing jellyfish around was going to be so hard? Well. I know I'm close, but I'm also being dumb about this. That was better. Okay, we need... yeah. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I needed to keep the jellyfish for longer. I had a boost. I could have boosted. Well, this one specific room should not be keeping me this long. It touched it. That was good, however, I don't know how I did that. That's a good one. I need to... I boosted up and to the right instead of just straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Yar. Because I can't go up and to the right at all. It has to just be straight up. So I have to be perfectly under it. If I'm not perfectly under it, then it's just not gonna work. I was testing something. But that does not change anything, so it did not work. The test was a failure. What am I doing? Come on. Because I know it should be done. I just don't know how to do it. Unless I'm doing it completely wrong from the get-go. I am doing it wrong from the get-go. Ah, man. Yeah, I have to, like, yeah. 7-6. Hola! Hello, ¿cómo estás? There we go, that's better. Okay, so that's jump. There we go. Bien. Hola, bien. Ça va, ça va, ça va. Isn't bien French? How's Farewell treating you? Farewell is treating me decently. Oh no, puffer bombs. Not these guys. I'm making progress, so that's good. If I had to say something. Bien is both used in French and Spanish. Is it? Ah. I could see it. Because they are close languages in the first place. I'm just used to, I've learned more French than Spanish, and so I'm used to not como estás, como ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va très bien? I'm used to French, and so I'm just like, wait, bien is French. So, it threw me off, but I'm not crazy. I did that wrong, but that's fine. That was easy enough to get back to. Hiya. Now I like these levels. These levels are fun. Bien means good in French and means well in Spanish. Understandable. Yes. Because I am Canadian. I'm not a Canadien, but I am Canadian. And, yeah. French is the second language here, so I've learned that. However, I've also watched Dora the Explorer when I was, like, very little, so I technically know some Spanish, even though it's not proper Spanish, I guess. Although, no, that is proper Spanish. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm weird. It's fine. I love this section as well. Minus the last room. Fair. I like this section too, mainly because I can do it quickly. I'm making very good progress through this section. I like this section. And the rooms, even if I get stuck on a room like this, I don't get stuck on it for very long. It's literally just learning how the room works. But also feather controls are feather controls, so that plus moving elements, not great. See? Oh, boy. Gotcha. Understand. I see. This room isn't oof. This one? Or the past one? The gold feather one or this one? I think both. Feather is really hard. Oh, this one. Gotcha. Feather is really hard on KB, but super easy on the controller. I'm on keyboard. No, you don't. Why was there gemeralds up there? I can see gemeralds up there. Why are there gemeralds up there? Ouch. Because you can go that way if you hyper. I don't know if I want to hyper through that way. I feel like that would just make this section harder. I feel like that would not make this easier. I don't either. It's harder. Yeah. I'm sure if like you want to show off, you'll go that way. There's a whole bunch of things that have just like, yeah. It's just like, oh, this is a harder way to do this, although you could go the easy way. There's a whole bunch of that in these levels. So I'm sure it's just like, oh, the ultimate speed run. You have to go through all the hardest routes. Or something like that. I'm sure that's a thing. Hello, pufferfish. Oh, I see. Well, almost. That way is technically faster, but like, no. Well, you have to shave off those seconds in those speed runs, you know? Oh, that's what I have to do here. Okay. Well, that didn't work. I'm back in a few. Gotta eat something. No worries. Bum bum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba ba dum bum ba dum. I almost saved that. I almost saved that. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I know what I have to do. It's just figuring out how this stage works. That's all this is. That's an odd thing I had to get out of. I can dash down, right? I don't do it often, if ever, but I can dash down. Oh, I see. Come on. I dash down. It's fine. Wonderful. It's just about learning how this works. That's all it is. And being on time and accurate. If I'm too early, then it doesn't work. Because, I mean, that's... It's a sense of accomplishment once you do levels like this, because all Farewell is just shit tons of precision. And if you don't have the precision, then you're not going to be all that great. But if you have the precision, then you'll be able to do it. Almost. Okay. Better. Hello. I feel like I was supposed to let go of the jellyfish and then grab back onto it. Yeah. I also had to hold up and right, which I wasn't doing. Well, that doesn't work. Come on. Yeah, that timing works good. Come on. Much better. Jumping through there's not going to be fun. Okay. You can do it. Ah, it's close. It's close. I like how we didn't have jellyfish for, like, the longest time in Farewell, and now it's just like, oh yeah, jellyfish are a thing again. You haven't forgotten how to use them, have you? You better not have. And it's just like, what the hell? What the hell is this? I think I just had to go. I think it doesn't want me to wait. It's just, I mean, that's what Celeste is. It just wants you to go, 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 go. There is no waiting. Please. Don't do this to me. Let me boost into you. Maybe I'm boosting wrong into it. Because I'm trying to boost up into it. But maybe I should be up and right. Maybe I should diagonal boost into it. So that's correct. I just grabbed onto it. That's not what I'm also very used to holding the grab key the entire time. And so when I let go of it, I can't like just quickly switch on and off. That was better. I mean, at that point, I didn't need the jellyfish, so... Yeah, there we are. Boom. Oh, this is an interesting thing. Probably have to beat it over, don't I? Ooh, the wall's there for a reason. I can wall jump off of it. Or I can hold on to here. There we go. Oh, boy. Okay. Hold on to this. Can't bounce on its head. That's not a thing I can do. Better. I could dash before I hit the bird. That does not work. So if I dash, yeah, it just launched me right into it. Okay. Huh, alright. So I can't do that. Oh, I can do that, though. I see what it wants me to do. Alright. That's not what I thought would happen. I thought I'd just phase through the block like I usually do. I don't want to have to grab onto that and then hop onto the other side. However, that looks like what's going to have to be. But that's fun. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Wonderful. Yes, like that, but better. You know? I just had to do that, but better. And then I'll be fine. See, now that one was too high. The other one was too low. I had to get right in the middle. If I dashed there, I would have died. Wonderful. Awesome. Amazing. Stupendous. Great. Googly mooglies. I like the music here, though. Music here is good. Better. Okay. Ha About this. Am I supposed to... Oh boy. Oh, but I have another chance. I have more chances. God damn it. But I can get over there relatively easily. Relatively easily. It shouldn't take me too long either way to get over there. Now that I know what I'm doing, question mark. Because I can't... That's not going to work. That's not going to work for me. I can't just jump dash up there. So I think I was on the right track before. However, that's a pain to do. The block gives you upward momentum. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I figured, and I tried that a couple times. I'm just like, I don't know about that. I could see that working, but at the same time, I'm just like, if I don't have to do that, I don't really want to do that. But yeah, I am the dude, bro. Hello, dude. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. My God. I'm making decent progress, I think. Question mark? I think I'm making decent progress. I had to jump. Getting super close. Don't give up. I won't. Never give up. Never surrender. Until it's time to surrender. Why did I dash there? I never dashed there. Why did I dash there? Better. Bitter, better, batter, butter. Whoa! Of course I dashed. Of course I dashed. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. See, I don't. It's a very quick. It is a very quick transition. And I'm right in assuming that's a very quick transition, right? You have to very quickly. You have to insanely quickly. You have to dash, so it starts moving up. You have to grab onto the block, and then you have to immediately let go of the block to get that upward jump of momentum. I'm right in assuming that, I think. Why did I dash? It's because I'm not paying attention, that's why. If I was paying attention, I wouldn't have these issues. Oh, no. You get the momentum from the block you stand on. Oh! Oh! That makes much more sense! That didn't even cross my mind. Okay. You know, that's one of those smart things that I don't do, you know? That would be smart to do, but I just felt like I didn't want to do that. I felt like I didn't want to be smart today. is, I guess, where this is going. Why? That makes sense. You see? That makes sense. It doesn't make dollars, it makes sense. That's wise. That's amazing that I completely came up with that all on my own. My God. I mean, that's the thing. I wasn't able to come up with it on my own, so... Ugh. I mean, I'm sure I would have after... But that's the thing. You saved me many attempts. And I'm just like, okay, this isn't working. I'm sure I would have gotten there eventually, but how long would have it taken? A long time. A long time. I'm sure. Okay, now I have to kind of focus. This isn't one I have to super focus on. I have to kind of focus. So that I don't keep dying in stupid places like I have been the past 5 minutes. I just got excited because I saw you in chat and I'm like, yay, friend! Okay. Better. See, that makes so much more sense. I don't care if I died there. I don't care if I died there. That's fine. It's still progress. I was able to do it. Wonderful. Amazing. Whatever. We all need a push in the right direction here and there. Oh, yes. Some people need more pushes than others. I don't need a push in the right direction. I need a shove. It's like, no. Not this way. What was that? That wasn't what I wanted. I have to climb to the top of that. I have to climb to the top of this, then jump, then dash, do that, drop, get that, cool, jump, dash, wonderful, drop, immediately up, immediately over, wonderful, dash, cool, wonderful, jump, good. Some people need a football tackle. I feel like I'm not that far gone. But yes, there are definitely people who are just like, wait, really? Wait. How did you get to that conclusion? Wait a minute. Really? It's just like, okay. You, whew. We have a lot to work on with you. I know those people. I have some of those people at my work. I'm just like, lovely. But, oh well. Okay, so, there we go. And then, there. I did that wrong. I can save it. I cannot save it. I did it wrong, it's fine. I know there was a level like this before in which you had to do that, but I'm not thinking right now. I'm usually not thinking, honestly. I just say whatever comes to my mind. And I do. Most of my energy is spent on surviving. On just existing. Not on thinking. It is not big brain time. I do not have a big brain. I have a medium-sized brain. I do feel like I'm smarter than some people, for sure. But I also feel like it doesn't take much to get the intelligence that I have. Birdie. Okie dokie. Did I have to juggle myself? I don't want to juggle myself. This room sucks. Oh no. Yes, I concur. This room does suck. What? Okay, so I'm here now. Do I have to wall jump off of the back of these guys? What? I don't think I can turn around that fast. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Best way I found is to bounce on the top block twice. So before I activate that bottom block, I had to bounce on the top one twice. Okay. That is better. They're closer together for sure. I definitely appreciate advice. Advice helps. Who would have thought? Oh, this room does suck. This room does suck. What am I doing? Bounce on the top one twice. Once, twice, once, twice, 3 times. I need to go back. Once, twice. I feel like diagonal dashes would be better there. Once, twice, once, twice, 3 times. Oh my no. How about we don't do that? How about we don't need to do that? Okay. Whew, boy. Uh-huh. That worked. Oh, but there's Bird. Bird is right there. I got too excited for Bird. Two, 3, up. I need to do dash and I need to do diagonal up. Best way I found is, yeah, bounce on top block twice. That's better. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. That's what I need to do. I don't like this. 1, 2, 3. 1. Hiya. 1, 2, and then 1, and a 2, and a 3, and leave it alone, and then I need those blocks still. I need to juggle that block still. I don't want to have to juggle the block still. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That wasn't high enough. I don't have enough weed for this. I don't do the weed. I don't do the weed. I am joke. It is a joke. 3. Whoa. Whoa. Where did you go? Wait a minute. You weren't supposed to leave me. Welcome back, 7-6. Yeah. Okay. Bounce. I just need a sideway dash. That's all I need to do. Flango. Yo, good luck with farewell. Hello, Flango. How's it going? It's been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. And I went too far right? Yeah. It didn't like me. It didn't like me. I don't know why it didn't like me. I think I'm doing good with Farewell. I think I've gotten pretty far through this. I'm hoping that there's not too I need to pay attention. How many hours into Farewell? Oh, God, into Farewell? Oh, I have no idea. I was only counting for 7C because 7C was a nightmare. I'm doing great. Yay! Wonderful! Good to know. 1, 2, 3, and then up. If it works. I have not been counting. I could go back and count how many with Farewell, but I have not been keeping track of that. I only kept track of 7C, the nightmare that was. Okay. Just do this. You can see it in the journal when you finish. That is true. That is true. Although in the journal it did tell me... Whoops, I'm not going to do that. It lists the time spent in each chapter. Yes, it does. I did forget about that momentarily. What was I thinking of? I don't know what I was thinking of. Good question. Good question, me. Oh, although it did list my time as like 9 hours 30 minutes on 7C, even though I'm pretty sure I spent 11 hours on that. So I don't know. Unless it doesn't count like pause menu time from mental distress. Haha. God! It's fine. Everything's okay. That's not gonna work. In-game time works a bit different. Oh. You know, that makes more sense. That does make more sense. Yeah, that'll work. This'll work for me. Yes, it works. Okay. Haha. But oh. It had spikes. I only saw the spikes on... I only noticed that it didn't have spikes on one side, not on both sides. So I'm going to have to hit that while I'm going down, and I'm going to hit it again. Each frame is roughly 0.017 seconds. Huh. Odd. Literally. It is an odd number. But I meant odd strange, but that's fine. One more? There you go. Whew. I should have done the thing that I was talking about. You know, the thing about hitting it on the way down? The thing that I'm probably supposed to do? At least I'm able to do this consistently. Okay, there's one. There's two. Wonderful. That's better. Ugh. I snuzzed. Okay. Right, shouldn't have done that. Getting close to the last screen. Ooh, fun screen. He must know nothing about that. I don't know anything. All I know is the last screen is not fun. I've been told that the last screen is not fun. Oh, you're saying he must know nothing about the last screen. You're saying nobody else tell him about the last screen. That's what you're saying. I gotcha. Uh-oh. It's fun, believe me. I've been told that it's not fun. No. I've been told that it's not. I've been told that it's a pain in the ass. I've been told that it is exclusionary, not fun, that you have on the last screen. Believe me, it will become fun. I'm not too sure about this. You guys are a whole bunch of masochists. Once you understand it, it's very satisfying. But if you don't understand it, it's one of the worst things imaginable. Oh no. Just like how... Just like how 7C became... No! 7C did not become fun. It didn't... No. No. Bad. Bad. We do not mention that course here. I'm distracted now. It's just like how 7C became fun. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, God. One A dashless made me rage quit the first time. Now I have to play it at least once every time I load up Celeste. Just to warm up. As a warm-up. Come on. Please. As a warm-up, yes. Better. I just had to go for it. Why do people rage with dashless so much? It's hard, but not like that hard. My fingers don't want to put the inputs that I'm putting in. My God. I don't think I raged with the dashless, even though I learned most of the tech as I did it. Because I was unaware of spike jumping, C-boosts, and pretty much every speed check. I feel like, yeah. Because what I've heard from dashless is, yeah, you need to know all of the speed techs. Speed techs? Speed techs. Speed techs. So I had to learn them in real time. Yeah. I feel like that would not be fun. Not even close to all of them. Only a few. Okay. We'll do that. Then that. Okay, so I did need to do that. I just need to do it better, so I can keep my dash. Only a few. Well, the tech that doesn't involve dashes. Oh. I'm on a journey of my own. My God. Ha! You can use dash sooner from higher up. Yep. Yep. I remember the tutorial that the Bird TV showed me, the cafe. I like that tutorial. It's a great tutorial. Yeah, most gaps in this room kind of expect a wave dash. I mean, that's the tech that... Or, is it tech? That's the tech that you learn. I'm trying to do it. At the very least. This one is fine. That one isn't. Ha! Please? I'll give you cookies. They're tasty cookies. They're fresh baked. They're double chocolate. No? Okay. I can make them triple chocolate cookies. I can make you triple chocolate. It'll be tasty. I promise you. No? You don't like that either? Okay. I wave dash almost everything in the screen since it's easier for me. Ah. God. I know I need to do it from higher, but still. Oh yeah, recently I've been actually pulling off literal spike jumps on accidents. It throws you off every time. I bet it does. Especially, like, yeah, if you're doing something on accident, if you're not intentionally doing it, I'm sure it does. Yeah? That's not what I meant to do. Oops. Need to pay attention. You need to do it later than that. It's just this room is so full of inconsistent heights, and so you need to wave dash at exactly the right time each and every time, and so that's throwing me off right now. It's not just like 1, 2, or 3, or 4. It's the entire room is wave dashes. God! That was close. Closer, but not close enough. Like, the term spike jump refers to something that looks like you're jumping off the spikes, but you aren't. Meanwhile, I legitimately just sometimes jump off the spikes directly, which is something you normally only see a TAS do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and that was just I just hopped. I just hopped. That's all I did. Hopping doesn't exactly work here. You can jump off spikes if there's an outside factor like wind, or if the spikes are on a moving block. Oh, interesting. Do you come across moving block spikes very often? I feel like that's not a thing I've come across very often. Moving spike blocks. You've seen more of them than you can probably count. Maybe they're filed away in the trauma department of my head, along with 7C. God. That's not gonna work. Please? I don't have cookies for I can make brownies. I'm very good. I enjoy making brownies. Brownies are tasty. God, fine. No, not brownies. I'll make lava cake. I can make lava cake for you. Like lava cake? Lava cake is just undercooked brownie. That's all it is. It's half-baked brownie. So, tried to trick it. Didn't work. I've never had lava cake. All it is undercooked brownie. Or at least that's how I made it. Because you can just like cut it up and then it just like oozes out. Undercooked cookies, undercooked, half-baked, rather. Not undercooked, half-baked. Where it's still oozy, but it's not fully cooked. It's cooked enough that like all the like egg has been pasteurized. Or pasteurized? Pasteurized. Not pasteurized. I'm thinking milk. Okay. Better. It might be advantageous to wave dash into the pink crystal. I can't even wave dash regularly right now. What are you talking about? God. There we go. I'm trying. My fingers are just like, this is what we're supposed to do, right? Just like, well, you have to do it more synced up. Yeah, redacted. Like I said, wave dash everything on the screen. I can just do that. I'm gonna intentionally not do that. And prove you wrong. Mainly because when I jump off that as well, it's wave dashing from a spring. Ew. I know you guys can do it. Come on. Dear God. This frustrates me. I'm not wave dashing off that. No, I'm good. I can consistently get past that without wave dashing. I don't want to learn that. Dang, easy way is eliminated. It's not the easy way. No, it's not the easy way. It's the way that works for you guys, and it's easy for you guys. My fingers can barely keep up as is. My mind isn't working as fast as my fingers are, which is amazing. See, look, that didn't really... it kind of worked. It is, since you automatically keep that. No, I don't trust you. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe this. This is bullshit. It's some bullshit. Look at that. It's bullshit. What is this? This is bullshit. It's bullshit. No. No. Wrong. Bad. This is... See, it doesn't work. 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 It works if you do it right, but I don't do it right, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. No. Wrong. Incorrect. See, look at that. Look at that. It doesn't work. No. Bad. Wrong. I know you guys have many more hours than I do in this game, and you guys know how to do this, but at the same time, no, you're wrong. Look at that, I got further. Ah, I see. You think it doesn't work because of a skissue? A skid issue? A skissue. What the hell is a skissue? I've never heard of a skissue. A skill issue? Skill issue, skissue. No, it's not that I think it doesn't work. It's that I know it does work, but I don't think that I'm able to do it without spending way more time on it. It's not that I think it doesn't work. It's like, I know it works. Especially since you guys are recommending it to me. You guys are smarter and wiser than I am in terms of this. But how the fuck ever? I don't think that, yeah, I don't know. Working on it helps you in the long run, but you will get this your own way eventually. Yeah, pretty much. Well, what do you mean, it'll help me in the long run? If you're talking about the long run as in, oh yeah, when you start doing the modded levels. I'm not doing the modded levels. I'm not gonna do the modded levels. Dear God, you guys are masochists. I'm not, no, I'm fine. I'm not gonna go for all the golden berries. I'm good. What long run? If it was, like, yes, in the long run, if I'm gonna continue playing this game for eons to come. Any percent? Not all mod levels are insanely difficult. Go to Spring Collab 2020 and play the first 2 lobbies. Are you talking about, like, the auto levels where you just bounce into springs a lot? We all know you're going for Farewell Golden, right? Yeah, this is my first run of Farewell, and the second run Farewell. I'm gonna go for Golden. It's gonna be practicing for Golden, and yeah, you can do it. God, no. God, no. God, no. God, no. 7 sea golden. God, no. God, no. God, no. No, thank you. I'm good. Honestly, I'm fine. I don't need this in my life. I tried to get FWG legit, but like, no. Spring Collab is a huge project with dozens upon dozens of creators making unique levels all together. I got it, but had to cheat. What do you mean you tried legit? What's the fun on that? I get the berry without wasting my life, but you accomplish no pleasure. None will ever know. Game does not punish cheating. I can do most of FW legit, but 3 of the rooms, I tend to go invincible just in case. I mean, fair. That worked. And I mean, after I complete Farewell, that's not the end of my adventure. I am going to be playing a little bit more Celeste. But that's just to get the Moonberry, and I might use assist for that. Because I've heard Moonberry is awful. You're behind on stream. You can get Moonberry this stream though. Moonberry is... See, right there, those two. No. Those, no. Those, the first two with 7-6 and Dude Bruh. Those two, It's like, those two comments right there. And I've also heard, I've talked about Moonberry before on stream. And, yeah, I've been told that, Moonberry is just like, Moonberry is a, I'm not going to be able to get, I doubt I'd be able to get it this stream. Unless this stream is 8 hours long. Nah, you can totally do it. I know you can do it without assist. I know you can do it without no assist. I'm not saying I can't do it without no assist. But I'm saying I would hate myself even more than I normally do. I haven't done it legit yet, but that's mostly because I don't really care. See? See? Why would I do it legit if they don't do it legit? Now, this is not something saying that if you do it legit, I will do it legit. No, no. Bad, wrong, incorrect. That's not how this works. I've gotten Moonberry 5 times and only once did I do it legit. See? The last screen will take you a couple of hours, so you're definitely not getting Moonberry this stream. Oh, shoot. You're right. You dicks. I want to have... Last room more like Schmlast room. Schmlashed room? Am I right? You're so right. Hello, Blockabudda. How's it going? I don't necessarily know what that means, but sure. Yeah, that. Last room, Schmlashed room, more like Blast Doom. You know it. Flashed... Oh my god, words. I don't words good normally. Now you're putting incorrect words into my not good words. Into my vocabularium. I don't know why I'm, like, I said this earlier, however, I don't know if anybody was here for it. Fuck that. No, I'm not saying that. But yeah, I said this like earlier today, but I don't know why I'm playing so many games that have like precision platforming. I don't know why. And by so many games, all I mean is like Hollow Knight and this, because I did Path of Pain and Hollow Knight and I beat it. Come on. Precision platform is fun. Ah, yes, Hollow Knight platformer. Path of Pain is platforming. Path of Pain is platforming. The entire, like, White Palace is platforming. That is. You can't say it's not. 5 followers. Oh, really? Wow, interesting. Here, let me block you and fuck you. No. Ban. Goodbye. Yes, mod check. I agree. White Palace is platforming. And do what now? But the rest of it ain't. True. 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 For the most part. True. I've already had this discussion platforming-wise with other people. It's fun. I think the only 2 people I've banned from my Twitch chat have been 2 people who have done that. It's just like, no, fuck you, go away. I'm never gonna buy your shit. Oh, you have a higher number. Wow, amazing. Higher number doesn't matter if people aren't actually watching you. Also, I don't know, I found Celeste harder than Hollow Knight. Yes. Yes. Celeste is harder than Hollow Knight. I agree. I agree. Celeste is harder. If you're talking about just mere platforming stuff, like Celeste is harder, 100%. If you're talking about bosses, generally yes, Celeste is still harder. However, some of those bosses, they do have hard bosses. They do have hard bosses. I will say that. But I will also say that the bosses that I've fought so far, and I've beat the Radiance, I've beaten Nightmare King Grim, which I think are the 2 hardest ones that I've fought so far. Neither of those took me as long as 7 seeded, so there we go. Hollow Knight is a good Metroidvania. Yeah. I've had a couple dozen of those wannabe famous bots in my chat. I have over 300 banned users. I'm one of those bots, but I gained sentience, so now I'm my own person. Oh my god. So that's bosses. I haven't seen the 2 hardest bosses yet. I think the hardest boss is Awakened Radiance? I think? From what I've heard. Ultimate Radiance. I think it's Awakened Radiance. But yes. Rad. It is rad. I haven't seen the 2 hardest bosses yet. Because Grim was alright. Nightmare King Grim was... Took me a while. But that didn't take me as... See, none of this has taken as long as Celeste. I think it's unfair to compare one of the bosses to like the entirety of Farewell. However, comparing it to 7C, yeah, I haven't had as much issues. I refuse to call it absolute. It is simply in its ultimate form. NKG is ranked 3 in my book. Who are the top 2? I'm assuming one is Ultimate Radiance. Fuck. God, you got me saying it now. Absolute Radiance. P5 all bindings was easier than FWG. One of them is a spoiler. Okay, fair. Hey, I did the thing. I did it incorrectly, but I did the thing. I'm not gonna dash there. Why am I trying to dash there? That's a stupid thing that only smart people do. You're right. You heard me. You heard me, right? That's a stupid thing that only smart people do. I'm one of the smart, dumb people. It's tucked away at the end of Pantheon 4. Mmm. There is a second form to Trader King, isn't there? Because I've looked at my achievements at the very least. I haven't figured out what the achievements are. I haven't like looked up what the achievements are, but I've seen the images for the achievements, and even though like some are locked achievements, but nonetheless, I go on the global achievement board. So I can see the image, but it doesn't tell me how to get it. But I can see the image, and one of the achievements looks like Trader King. Is it the boss that jumps around? The boss that attacks and also moves? Ah, yes, that narrows it down. I know who you're talking about. God. It's the Trader King. It's Trader Joe's. Oh my god, run. They will serve you food until you die. He's the king of gluttony. Save that somehow. Only to lose it here. There we go. I knew it! They shouldn't take me this long. Wave dashing doesn't enjoy my presence, I guess. Ow. Okay, would you call... I think you would, but nonetheless. Jump King. Is Jump King a platformer? I think it is. Right? 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 Is that a platformer? Jump King? I think you keep trying to exit out the bottom. If I recall correctly, the exit is at the right. I would say yeah. Exit at the bottom. Oh. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Oh, that's what you mean. Ha 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 ha. I see what you mean. You're funny. we have a jokester over here. Ha. Gonna have to dip out, but good luck. No worries, no worries. Thank you for joining for however long. Doesn't matter. I enjoy company. I enjoy having people to talk to. It is more fun that way. Or else I probably... Honestly, if I wasn't streaming this, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I probably wouldn't be doing... Well, there are only 2 achievements left in the game, so I might be doing this. I would definitely be doing it on assisted mode. You know? That's probably a thing. Because 100% of Jump King is platforming. And if you fall, that's the main consequence. Fair. What about I Want to Be the Guy? If you know of that game. Anyway, there are 6 more rooms, not including this one. You got this. There's 6 more rooms? Oh, God. I was a little closer than that. That's still not that bad. Yes, that is a platformer. There's a Kevin block in the background. Hi, Kevin. Ow. You're a victim of the sunk cost fallacy. Linky? Yo! Hey! How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. We're having fun with Celeste. God! Are we having fun? That's a good question. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I am not paying attention anymore. There's more important things happening now. Welcome to Farewell. Fun? Not in Farewell. No. No. I hated this room in my first playthrough. What I really didn't like was this room in my first, this is my first playthrough of this. I spent 11 hours on 7C. That took a hot minute. That took a while. So, that was fun. Thank you for the follow. I will read your name in a moment. But thank you, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. But my god. Oh, boy. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. The best joke is when you beat a room and then you say farewell to it. Ha ha ha. I get it. That's not really a joke. That's just like, okay, good. I mean, that's the thing. Like, when I beat 7C, I didn't even feel happy about it. I'm just like, cool, this is over. Actually, no. What I thought was like, oh, yeah, oh, yay, wonderful. I got to the cherry blossom tree. Awesome. And then I looked over and I'm just like, oh, God, no. Oh, no. The heart is in the middle of the sky? What is this? And apparently if you die there, I didn't figure this out, but I've been told, apparently if you die there, then what happens is you just get spawned right by the cherry tree again? I don't know if that's actually true. I was just told that. But I'm just like, okay, if I don't get it now, I'm going to fall to my death. And I'm going to have to do this all over again. I'm just like, There was a spawn point. You get your spawn there. This chapter is just Schizo World. If you think about it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not. Oof. Just in the background too. It's just so many stimulating colors. It's like, oh, you like this, do you? Just don't think. Easy. I'm paying attention to chat because I was got. Thank you. Linky. Linky? I think I'm saying that right. Linky. Thank you for the raid. I shall repay you one day. Linky, what do you think about pine needles? Wait. Question. Pine needles? What are you talking about? Pine needles? Pine needles. Is this some secret lingo that I am not familiar with? Pine needles? God. Very epic. I like pine. I like pine in general. I have 2 pine trees out front in my house. It's great. Well, pine needles kill my lawn, but aside from that, it's fine. God. Personal best, but that's fine. That was a yeah. Oh well. I was struggling. It's fine. The entire time I was trying to play catch up. I'm just gonna keep talking, and if this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The worst room in the game. Is this the worst room in the game? Is this the worst room in the game? I don't know if it is. My worst room was 7C room 3. Because this one I've only been doing for... How long have I been doing this room? Not that... I haven't been doing this room for that long, honestly. God. For me it was fair. You know? Fair. But so far, and they're like right there. I got close. I'm not paying it. I'm excited right now. I'm not paying attention. Ah. At least 7C third room has variation. That's true. Here it's just the same thing the whole room, and I failed every time. Yeah. Because before this room, you don't really need to wave dash too much. Like, you may have to wave dash like 4 times in a room. And then you're able to get past it. For this, it's just wave dash, wave dash, wave dash, wave dash. All of it is just wave dash. And I'm using keyboard. I'm having fun with keyboard. That's what I'm doing right now. The best method of playing Celeste keyboard. Yeah, most people don't realize when you chain wave dashes, you gotta dash from higher on all the wave dashes. But the first, keyboard gang, yes. God. I mean, I'm sure there are people who say that... I didn't do that correct, whatever, fine. I'm sure there are people who say that controller is easier. Is it easier? Not that I would switch, especially this far into this. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope, 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 and bird. I was just trying to escape from wave dashes, man. I'm just like, oh, I don't have to wave dash anymore? Wonderful. I'm just gonna not wave dash anymore. Okay, there's a mandatory wave dash. Gotcha. That's fine. Preference. It's fine, it's fine. What are we talking about? It's okay. Ouch. Keyboard better except for feather. You know, I could see that. Honestly, I could see that. Because yes, feather is interesting. Although it don't matter for base game. It's weird. I don't know. That was a little short. Mods, it matters. Fair. For mods, okay, for mods then. For mods, what am I doing? Is a controller better? That's a good question. Because I honestly don't know. Is there a general consensus, or is it just no, keyboard's better, or no, controller's better? Because also I'm sure that like once you get to mods, the part when you're doing mods, it would be after you've completed Farewell, after you've completed Moonberry, after you've completed 7C and all the other Cs. At that point, I'm pretty sure people don't really want to switch. Oh god. I'm not a mod, so no controller worse for mods. People do controller and keyboard. It still comes down to preference. I know a player who's done the hardest mods and plays controller. I'm currently inside of a house that doesn't belong to me. Arson? Huh? Arson. I mean, I technically am too. If we're talking about semantics, then yes, I am too technically. Oh, controller's greater? Fair. I mean, it's all down to preference, for sure. I literally don't have the only controller I have in my room right now or that I have in this house right now is I have Switch controllers and I have GameCube controllers. And those are the only controllers I have right now. I grew up Nintendo and PC. It's objective. Yeah, true. It really depends. 1, 2. God. That last like little lower jump is always the one that kills me. Always. I disagree. Keyboard is much easier for quick inputs and needed for hard mods. PC is clearly master race. Not impossible on controller, but easier on keyboard. If only console exclusives didn't exist, I could tell you if I'm currently committing a felony, but I'm just visiting someone. I mean, I figured. Nah, Celeste is free controller. Ooh. That's not gonna work. Oh, either way, I made it. That wasn't gonna work though. Yeah. But that's fine, that's fine. Please. I mean, and I realize exactly what I'm doing wrong. I just need to do it sooner. I need to do that, then that. I need to do it sooner. But yeah. It irks me. I've also been told that I need to just dash off of that, but I don't like it. I'm doing the hard way. Because I know you can wave dash off of that one that I just dipped. But I'm intentionally not doing it. Because I am dumb. Huh. Curse my lack of ability to use text chat. Like non-mods or farewell NCs. Base game, it doesn't matter. Base game, easy compared to mods. Get mods on Switch. For the harder mods, keyboards is an advantage. Irks? Yes, it irks me. Do you not know irk? Is it IRK or URK? Irk is basically unsettle. It irks me. I think it's URK. Irk. It's a word. You can, like, it's used in writing and TV. Not Captain Kirk's. I shouldn't laugh at that. That was bad. That was bad. And I don't watch Star Trek. I'm familiar with it enough to get the joke. That was bad. In a good way, but it was bad. Me neither. How many times are you gonna wave dash too late on that last platform? Every single time. You know? I've gotten basically to the next screen, and I've died in the gap right before the next screen, but I don't know. Too many is the correct answer. I do not know what an irk is, and I spelled it this way because autocorrect spelled it this way. Fair. It could be IRK. IRK makes sense. Also. In my head, it's URK. However, it probably is IRK. Irk. That does make sense to me. Feather is easier on controller. Here's the other thing. I'm both reading chat as well as doing this. God. In certain situations, though. Irk is like something that unsettles you. Yeah, exactly. It's unpleasant. God. See, I've made it this far. I've made it this far in Farewell, and I'm sure lots of you are familiar of this point in Farewell. So, there's that. But, okay. I can just do my regular hops here. I don't need to do anything fancy. I don't need to do wave dash bullshit. Now I need to do wave dash bullshit. Fuck! My God. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Feather is easier on controller in certain situations, though. Irk is like something unsettled. Yeah, if something irks you, it makes you unsettled. Well, I've learned a new word today. Jump later. Jump later? Is that what? Huh? Jump later than that? Jump later. Not sooner? Later? Because, I think it was sooner than that. I think I needed to do sooner, not later. Because if I'm too close to the ground, then I'll still be able to do, like, the jump and get launched forward, which is what happened. But you just don't have a jump to go with. What am I doing? Jumping too late off the downright dash, so you don't get your dash. Fair. I'm trying. An attempt was made. I don't think I finished my thought before. Yeah, no, like, most of you guys know where I am at. So it's just like, oh, yeah, it takes... Like, there are some people who can't even get here. They can't even start playing Farewell, right? There's some people who don't do that. It's just like, no. To be able to do this, you need to be, like, get crystal hearts and be able to do all that. So there are some people who aren't even able to get to this point. So it takes skill, or at least some limited amount of skill, to get here, to get to this point. But I have no idea what's going on. I just enjoy watching all the attempts, just waiting for Free to finally beat the level. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. It takes a while. But that's fun. Come on. My fingers forget what they want to do sometimes. I'm just like, okay, you have to do this, then this. No, wrong. This is an auto level. Free just doesn't know it. No, don't. Don't. It's not that. I'm pretty sure it's not that. Makes sense. Okay. So, like, just off screen, what you're saying is I just need to fall in the right place, and then just off screen there's just a whole bunch of springs that will just launch me to the end? Okay, I see what you mean. Let me just jump off the screen 100 million... Well, actually, no, I've already fell off the screen a lot, so... I'm pretty sure I would have found a spring at some point now. Wave dashes are my enemy. So are wall jumps. And this one forces me to do both. Well, it doesn't force me to do wall jumps. But it forces me to do wave dashes. Yeah, there we go. If only. God. It doesn't like me. See, and then sometimes just I forget how to wave dash in general. I know I could wave dash off that. I'm not going to do that, though. God. It needs to be up. It needs to be up and over, not just over like that. That was a demonstration of what I did wrong. I did not do that on purpose. I promise. What? Okay. You just wave while dashing. Clearly. Oh, yes. I just have to wave and dash. Oh, only a simpleton would not be able to understand this simple concept. Oh. Yeah. Fun. That's what this is. This is fun. We're having fun here. We have fun. We have fun here. The only thing that matters when wave dashing is the timing between the downright dash and the jump after. The jump before is only to help with timing. That one wasn't gonna work. I like doing voices. Voices are fun. Voices are always awesome to do. Because there's only so much that you can take yourself seriously. If you always take yourself seriously, then you'll never get yourself anywhere in life. So you have to make sure that you're doing what you want to do, you know? Make sure you're enjoying life to its fullest. And one of the things that I do to make sure I'm enjoying my life to its fullest is do voices. Voices are awesome. Why is Free's fancy voice the voice of a 90-year-old man? What's my old man voice?
This is my old man voice.
Which means if you get muscle memory for the timing, you'll never miss a wave dash. To represent reality. Pretty much. What was the bit that I had for the old man voice?
You youngsters, back in my day, I had to walk uphill to work. Both ways. You don't know, you whippersnappers and your fancy bicycles. When I was young, we didn't have the wheel. The wheel was an incredible invention that my forefathers built. But you and your smartphones and your eye-doodads, I don't know what's going on anymore. I just feel so out of touch.
You want to know the secret? There's a secret. Whenever somebody says that they walked to work both ways uphill, they aren't lying. The thing is, they live on one side of a hill, and then they have to walk uphill, but then they gotta walk downhill. They don't talk about downhill. Downhill's the easy part. They talk about uphill. Uphill's the hard part. So they have to walk up the hill, and then down the hill, and then they get to work. And then when they're going home, they have to walk up the hill, then down the hill. But they don't necessarily have to live on one side of hill versus the other side of hill to their work. There could also be a valley, because then they walk downhill, then uphill. So yes, they do have to walk both uphill, both ways. It is a thing. That is the solution. Life lessons if you're there.
Yeah, I remember when they discovered fire. Oh, it was a wonderful sight. I didn't have to eat cold seaweed anymore, or just raw mackerel. It wasn't very fun. You'll see all these jellyfish and troglodytes in the background. Oh, yes. Troglodyte is not troglodyte, was it?
Trilobite.
Trilobite, not a troglodyte. Back when I was young, I had trilobites. Yes. Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, I was also there. I had a dog. Its name was Rex. It was very chompy.
There we go. There we go. That's better. Oh, yay. Okay, I have to dash to that. Wonderful. Okay. That's not dash. Yeah. Okay. Nice! It's good. Eating cold seaweed? Yeah. You know, cold seaweed. Not dried. It's not dried. It's just cold. I have to go lower. I have to go even further. Beyond. There we go. Dev. Interesting. Okay. Right about here. See, I am gamer. I can game. I can occasionally game. Occasionally I can't. Hiya. Please. No? Okay. One, two, three, four. Come on, baby. Say you love me. 5, 6. Nope. Not 7. No. Okay. Yeah, the music picked up, though. I have to do mini hops. Mini hops is all I gotta do. How old would someone be if they were alive somewhere around when the wheel was invented to when smartphones were made? They're a vampire. The unfortunate thing was this vampire was made when they were like 90-year-olds. So you have like a 90-year-old vampire. You know all the vampires that you usually like think of, like, yeah, like a 30-year-old, like a 28-year-old maybe, that got turned into a vampire, and like they have the same like body and the same like physique that they had the entire time. Or at least modern vampires are all like around 28 to 30 years old. Because, oh yes, the youth are into those vampires. Oh yes. Ow. See, I could... Beginner's luck. I did good so far, and then... Oh no, the song shift. Song shift should be fine. What if it was flat land, but the sun's gravity changed the center of gravity and made the same flat ground uphill in the morning and the afternoon? That'd be interesting. Nice. Being cold seaweed pretty good. I like seaweed is good. I enjoy it. Every time Free does the old man voice, the old man gets progressively older. Run from when the wheel was invented to the dinosaurs. Oh no. It's... Ooh. The background's also a different color. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm getting closer to that... Wait a minute. That portal of death is coming closer to me, isn't it? Or I'm getting closer to it. Why did it launch me up? But yes, exactly. It's just an ancient, a very, very ancient... This guy was about to die. And he was like 80 years old. And he somehow stumbled upon something in the ancient world. We have no idea what, but he is the first vampire. And that is why he was around when the dinosaurs. That is why. I think it makes sense, right? I can feel it. It's near. The evil level, the impossible level, that I'm apparently been told about. I need to mini hop, and then I need to big hop. Okay, mini big is what I need to do. My God. I was able to do it so well that one time. It's fine. I definitely feel more progress in this level versus the last, or this area? This part of the stage? I feel more progress in this one versus the last one. Last one is just like, okay, it's just whenever I get it, I get it. This one is, as long as I do it right, I can, well, that's the same though. The last one, it's just like, as long as I get it right, I can do it. This is technically the same. As long as I get it right, I can do it. I feel like that should be a book. Like the very first vampire. I feel like that book would probably sell well. How vampires were made. The creation, the origin, the original vampire. Although, like, isn't that Dracula? Wait a minute. I might be wrong. Isn't that Dracula? Words. Isn't that Dracula?
The first vampire. The original vampire.
Isn't that just Dracula? I'm crazy. No. I was imagining that this old guy just ages through talking about his past, except when he gets older, he goes back in time instead of forward in time. It's kind of like Matrix. Those are other good explanations, though, to be fair. Okay, that's what I need to do. I just need to be better at it. You know, I just need to do it smarter. Come on, hops. I can try hopping. Hopping sometimes works. Save that somehow. Nope. See, whenever I mention stuff, somehow it doesn't work out as well for me. You just have to never mention that you're doing good. As long as you do that, then the game won't hear you. These are very tight jumps. But it is fine. It is doable. Deci doable. Dewey Decibel System. It's fine. I did so well that first time. So well. So well. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a... Ow. Agreed, never mention that you're doing good out loud. Yeah. This is what happens. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say that you won't let me do... Oh. That circle's closer. Okay. I feel like that's not correct. I feel like that's also probably a wrong thing to do. So, I get launched into that, bounce off that, bounce like that, hit like that, hit like that, hit like that. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. Nice one. GG. Bounce. This is an interesting... All of Farewell is interesting. Okay, so I just need to bounce off that guy. I don't need to get exploded by him. Yes, like that. But then I do need to get exploded by him later. Gotcha. Is that dash or jump? That was dash. Whoops. I'm here now. Welcome. I'm now Moss. How are you doing? Are you doing good? I'm doing great. We're having fun. Oh no. I feel like that's just one of the general rules of gaming. Never mention that you're doing well. Well, shit. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, well, I'm here now. Nothing I can do about this. The bird's gone. Okay. Hiya. Hiya. I have to dash into that, I believe. So dash. I have to dash lower, and I have to jump off of his stupid deflated head. Dash, jump, no. Ah. Bounce. Explode. Explode. I didn't tell you to explode. Stop this. Now, electricity is also not very welcome here. The electricity is not exactly my friend, is what I would say. Oh. See? That was close. That was close. That is kind of what I wanted to do, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Ouch. Choke fish room, nice. Choke fish room? Why are you choking fish? I'm sorry. Choke fish room? The choke fish room. I feel like choking fish is not a thing you should be proud of. Because golden runs end here. Oh. Oh no. It's the fish that you choke the run on. Oh. Oh no! That sounds awful. Because, yeah, golden runs... Oh my god, no. Because this is like pretty much... I don't think this is... This might be the very end. I don't think this is the last... Is this the last level? This might be the last level. Because that portal is in the center of my screen. And I know that lots of people have been saying that the last level is bad. No, it's not the one? Okay. Likely, I had 0 RC deaths. No. Did I have a few deaths? Okay. But I know that people have been saying that the last level is really bad. Last area. The fish is here to end your golden run. I think I need to grab onto the front of that. Only 35 more. Nah, 3 more, excluding this one. Excluding this one. Oh. Well, one of them's gonna be easy, right? You'll know exactly when that room shows up. Oh, no. Because, yeah, like, this is pretty far into Farewell. This would be shit. To have your golden run end here. This one, Wall Bounce Jellies, Wave Dash Kevin, final. Oh no. That just doesn't that just does not sound fun. You see about that. You see about that. Because I feel like I need to jump onto... I feel like I need to jump onto the front of that block. I could jump onto the back of that block? Mayhaps? Wave Dash Kevin final? You can duck and your hitbox gets smaller. You'll see. Oh right, I can duck. I'm used to playing a game in which I cannot duck. I'll see. Because yes, I have not tried ducking. You know, that very important thing that lots of people know how to do, ducking. That should be a thing in every single game. However, not the other game that I'm currently playing at this moment. Ducking is not a thing. Hey, ducking worked. Any duckers? It's a mother ducker. It's a swan. Ducks are not swans, I know, but if you're talking about, like, the ugly ducking, then yes, they are. For whatever reason. See, that's what I was trying to do the entire time. I was trying to grab onto the front of it so it would work perfectly. It did not. I was able to do it. It didn't help. It didn't help. Any duckers in chat? Yo, quack! What is a swan? If not, what is a man? I don't know how that. I don't know how that musical song goes. What is a man? That's all he got. Da da da, ba da ba da. I don't know. Well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man, "Run the stand." Hey, bop bop bop. Got any grapes? Okay, good, better, best, amazing, fantastical. You see about this? You see, I have an issue with this. You see? I have a problem here. I can't do that then. I have to go... Stop. Bad. But enough talk. Have at you! What would a ducker be? A miserable pile of secrets. Yes, that is it. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? What is a pile of air conditioners? That's the reference I was going for. You got it. What is a man? Ow. I mean, you put the emote of like head and hands, but at the same time, it's just like, well, I did that wrong in general. There was no saving that, because I need to go over here, then there. Now I can do this, and then now I can do this, and then now I can do this, and now I'm fine and safe and happy and free and fresh. And oh my god, look at this, boing, and look at that. Oh, that's what you mean by wall jump jellies. Oh, oh no, not wall bounce. Whee! It's fine, everything's fine, don't worry about it. Nothing is amiss here. Okay, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. What is a pile of air? What is a man? It is a pile of air conditioners. I'm sorry, but I seem to be lost. Why is a man a pile of air conditioners? What happened to this man? Is this an air conditioner salesman? Like, what happened? What happened? Why is he a pile of air conditioners? What happened in this man's life in which he is a pile of air conditioners? I am confuzzled. You have befuzzled me. Ouch. Pile of air conditioners. That makes little to no sense to me. Come on. You're not a man. You're 3 ACs in a trench coat. That makes more sense. I love those trench coat things. You're not a man. You're 3 children. You're not a man. You're a cat, a dog, and a pig. It's Babe. I don't know. Does Babe do that? I don't think Babe does that. I'll send the cat and the dog to the shelter, and I'll send the pig to the kitchen. Let's get some bacon. Let's get this bacon. Let's get bacon. Let's get cooking. Wall bounce jellies. Yes, this is wall bounce jellies. I do understand now. And goodbye. And come on. Yeah. I have not successfully wall bounced once off of that. Is that a complete wall? Do I lose this jelly after this? I mean, that was better. It's not what I wanted, though. I wanted a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus would do. But Christmas is so far away. We can do this, though. We can do this. We got this. I got this. We got this. You guys are cheering me on, right? You guys aren't just sitting back and waiting for me to get to that last room only to laugh in my face like all those other poor kids did to me. Those mean kids back when I was young. Ow. You're just here to provide support and company, right? You aren't warming up your bowls of popcorn, just being like, oh, it's coming. Oh, here we go. That's, you would not do something like that, would you? I need to wall jump. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it here. I've done it in so many other levels. But not done it. Okay, go. No. I ate my popcorn an hour ago. Ah! I see. Oh, I see, said the blind man to the... What was it? How does that go? It's like, I see, and then I see, said the blind man. And then it's like, I see, said the blind man to the... And it just keeps going. The ultimate one of that is... I see, said the blind man to the deaf kid who was peeing in the air, saying, it's all coming back to me. Ow. I feel like I should say that you should just expect every one of my sentences to have some sort of spelling mistake or misplaced word at this point. That's fine. I talk weird a lot. I don't talk normal. It's fine. Because that's the thing. It's just like, you might have misspelled words in your sentences in which you're typing out. I have misspelled words in which what I am saying. See, it's a typo right there. Perfect example. God. I'm either too far away or I'm hitting my head on the block. I just need to get good. I need to be better. God. Meh. I used to be bullied as a child, but child me did not care for some reason. It had better things to use its penis of a brain on. It? You're an it? No, you're more than an it. You are amazing. You are spectacular. You are so kind and generous. To spend your time watching me flounder around with jellyfish, it's not even a flounder. Why are you here? If it's not flounders... I don't understand. Flounders are tasty. Ow. When was the last time I had flounder? Or, other question, when have I ever had flounder? Good question. I don't think I have. I just said that for words. Come on. You don't want to do this to me. What are you doing? So, it's this one, then it's Kevin Block, apparently, then it's the last level. God. Area, not level. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think you're anticipating wall jumps too much. I agree. I think I also am anticipating it way too much. Because, yeah, to get to this point, I've beaten all 70. I've beaten everything else. Haha! Haha! There we go. Oh, God, no. There you go. I got it. Now wait for me to lose it. Kevin? Kevin? I don't really know why, but I'm like considering myself to be an it. That's fair. Oh, I had to wave dash. Got it. I have to wave that. You know? Uh-oh. I'm about to do it. This level might not be that bad. Oh no, he said the thing. This one's not gonna be it. Oh no. Haha. Wait, this is the last. Wait a minute. This is the last level. Is this the last thing? Because it has a checkpoint. There's a checkpoint exclusively for this. Oh god. This is it. We're almost out of here. That's not how I progress. Let's do this for Granny. Oh god, no. Have fun now. Oh no! Look into binoculars and gaze upon ye final judgment. I can't wait to see the total amount of deaths when you complete the game. GG, have fun now, yep. Oh no! What I will quickly do is I will say, yeah, Linky, I thought it was you, but nonetheless, thank you for following. I appreciate it, and thank you for the raid. I also appreciate that. I will check you out. I will see if I can repay you at some point. But, yo, last screen. We typed it up for solid. Yeah, and there was a little, like, bad line spoke to me. And there's a checkpoint here. And you guys have hyped it up. I feel like this is not going to be a fun time. I feel like this is going to be bad. Fine, I usually don't look at binoculars. But, let's look at binoculars. Okay, so, jellyfish and pufferfish. That's not that bad, right? And then... Okay, so I have to grab onto the jellyfish. And then I have to explode on the pufferfish. And then keep going this way. And then I have to dash. And then do that again. Hit that, dash, go again. Hit that, dash, go again. Launch the jellyfish over there. Launch it over there again. However, make sure it doesn't launch too far. Hit that, launch the jellyfish, grab that, keep holding the jellyfish, fly over this way, go up there, launch jellyfish again, grab bird, go over here, grab jellyfish again, launch jellyfish, grab here, go here, jellyfish, go down, hit that. Jellyfish is gone now. I'm assuming like bird's going to be here. And then bird leads me to jellyfish. I go into jellyfish again. Bad line, maybe here? Do this. Jellyfish has to go under that time. Oh no. And then jellyfish get bounced up there. I get bounced off of there. Hit that. Go this way. Hit that. Keep going. Oh, there's a tape. Look at that. It's a tape. Wonderful. And then I have to go up. I'm sorry. I can't even... I can't move my binoculars up that way. What? I was doing commentary, but, wait a minute. I don't even know what's up there. I don't know what horrors await me up there. What the fuck is up there? I don't want to know what's... I have to go up there. Cause look, this is a solid, like, screen of lightning. I can't go through that. I have to go up there, and I can't even see what's up there. It's gonna take me a long time before I even get up there. But I had to go up there. It's a fun mystery awaits. Oh, I'm sure it's fun. Giga hidden boss fight. You must fight, Oshiro. You must fight Oshiro, Battleline, and Granny. All at once. It's like, Granny, I've finally seen you again. Too bad, young child. I'm going to kick your ass. What? Bam! It's like, no, Granny, bad. Hand me the Switch. Oh, you mean the video game console? No, I mean the stick. What do you want a stick for, Granny? Oh, no. Maybe, probably. This room isn't that bad. Just hard to go learn. Fun mystery awaits, hard to learn. Like a third of the room is above. I'm sorry. A third of... Wait. Whoa. This is 2/3. The entire thing I scrolled through was 2/3. And then I have to go up for a long time and then down for a long time? What? Double Oshiro and Battleline. VOD watchers. skip to it. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! Well, what we'll do, what we'll see. What we'll do is, because I hit this checkpoint marker, what I can do is I can return to map. Yes, that's fine. Return to map. Wonderful. Then farewell. It's literally called farewell. It's the last thing. Wonderful. And yeah. Okay. So, what we can see... Let me exit. Back. We can see my current deaths. 5,419. I've currently been spending 13 hours. Yes. Oh, if you round up, it's 14 hours. But whatever. Yep, Granny is 4 parallel universes ahead of me. And I spent... How long did I spend? Seaside. Yeah, basically 10 hours. I think it was 11 hours including pause screens, but nonetheless. Or something. I know I spent 11 hours on the summit seaside. But. 13 hours from Heart Door. Yeah. Well, from Heart Door. I don't think it's 13 hours from Heart Door. I think I got like 3 hours. So I think it's 10 hours from Heart Door. Segmented run. Oh. Okay. I don't know how much time I have. And I don't know if I want to do this all today. Oh, yay. This is it? Wonderful. Amazing. I'll try. For a little while, at the very least. Well. And that was it. No. Okay. I'll give it a few good tries at the very least. $13 hours isn't bad to get to the last room, not gonna lie. Okay, so I get hit by this. I let go, hit that, do that. Have issues there. That's an issue. Launch you. It's good music. It is good music. I like that little fox. It is cute. That's not what I did the last few times. Kabam. Kaboom. I don't need that jellyfish anymore, right? I keep forgetting I need to dash. Well. Oh, jellyfish. Why do you do these things to me? Okay. Hey! Hello! Ian Bedrock High. Hello, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. If it is Sunday for you, where you are. How does one forget they need to dash? Really, really amazing. This is going to... I just started this room. And I feel like next stream... I feel like I'm not going to be able to finish this stream. I feel like I'm not going to. I feel like this is going to be a multi-stream endeavor. But this is fun. This is fine. There's a lot of jellyfish, I will say. I didn't want to be launched that far. Ah! I'm on the final chapter of Celeste with no grabbing turned off. What? Oh my god. Everybody... everybody who's from, like, Celeste community is awesome. You guys are all amazing. Because, like, basically everybody who's watching right now is amazing in doing Celeste and just awesome. I've had a few people who have actually finished, like, gold farewell. Gold strawberry farewell, and it's just like, my god, I know. They got their names on the list, and the CIA is watching them because they're too good at video games. Well, I'm here now. You guys are so supportive and awesome and amazing. I'm at the hotel section. Oh boy. Oshiro is a whole bunch of fun. Okay, so I need to do this, toss you there, and okay. So that's, I just need to do that better. Whee. I feel like one person here has never played this game. And that's fine. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's watching this. This is going to take a long time. Oh, no. Well, that's not what I want. I appreciate you streaming. I appreciate you coming and joining. Once again, this is not what I want. And yes, definitely good luck to you. I hope that everything with Oshiro goes well. Which, Oshiro is Oshiro, so... Hey, that still worked. I magically got that from Beyond the Void. And I died there. Okay. But I almost got past the jellyfish. I almost didn't need the jellyfish anymore. I think. Good luck to you, FreyFire, on the double boss fight here soon. Oh no. So I won't be chatting much. I'm kind of hyper-focused. Oh, for sure, for sure. No worries, no worries. And yes, thank you, thank you. If you gotta pop off, if anybody here has to pop off, feel free. Thank you for just hanging out. I enjoy talking to people. That makes streaming so much better. That's not gonna work. Today was a good day. This stream specifically was a good stream. Hiya. Not that's over yet. However, let's say 4:30. So in like 13 minutes-ish. I think it's probably good for me to call it. I have a couple things I do need to do. And I feel like this is going to take more than... This is going to take a few hours. For me to do, which I think is fine. I think is normal. Nominal. Ow. I like the music here, though. Perfect. Not so perfect. Right, I can hold down with the jellyfish, so I can go faster with the jellyfish. That's a thing that you can actually do. You know, one of those smart things that smart people do. You know, like that. There we go. Yeah, and then whoop. I feel like this will take more than just a few hours. No. What? No. There's no way. This is just a couple hours. That's all this will take. And then it'll be done and over with. There's no way that they would make the last level the best level of the entire game. No. There's no way that they would make the last level of this just be like super hard or interesting or fun or anything. They just want it to be like short, and it's just like, yes, at this point the players are done with the game and they're over it. That's how the developers feel. They're just like, okay, we want to give the lives back to the people who we've stolen it from by playing this game. We're gonna make it as boring and as slow as possible. I tried doing Farewell Golden Strawberry on a different account, and I got to the door where you need hearts to get through, but I didn't have any hearts. I lost about 9 days of work. My God. Dedication. Dedication's good. But, my God. Sorry to hear that. Because, yeah, that is a lot of work. Boom. Boom. Ah! I got too high. I eventually did it on my all hearts, all sides, complete save file. Well, that's good. Congratulations. Because, yeah, that takes a lot of dedication. For sure, for sure. That was close. I just want to get a new personal best, essentially, in this. If I don't make it past that time. No. I could have... I could have made that. I could have done that. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Celeste for a little bit. BRB. No worries, no worries. I launched him way too high. Uh-oh. This isn't even the very... This is like the very, very start of the level. I'm nowhere near anywhere close to anything finishing this level. So, uh-oh.
This is going to be an endeavor.
That one part went wrong in so many ways. Fair. Didn't have to call me out like that, but fair. I'm sensitive to those kinds of things. It shouldn't be too bad. No, this level is going to be awful. I need to not up jump on that. I need to diagonal jump, I believe. And that's one of the things I'm continually messing up on, so let's not do that. Wonderful. Yeah, like that. There we go. Hey, another. Oh, God. New personal best. There we go. Another jellyfish. Okay, how far was this? Not very far, I'm sure. Okay, I'm able to get here, no problem. I'm sure I'm going to be able to get past that pretty easy. I just need to dash up, make sure I throw the jellyfish over those spikes, but not far enough that it hits that barrier. Up jump into that. And just up jump into that. Fall through there. Drop jellyfish. Up, hit that. Grab the jellyfish there. Keep going. Okay. That's not too bad. And then I'll be there. What the hell? I already spent 30 minutes on this level. That's not good. Hey, another... Oh, God. I mean, pretty much that's how this works. But look at that. I've already almost gotten here. Already. And then I just have... this. I'm worried about this section. The above in this section. That's what I'm worried about. I feel like that's not going to go very well for me. I feel like that might not go the best for me. Just a hunch. If I was thinking. And I occasionally think. I feel like that's not gonna go necessarily the best for me. Don't worry about it. I worry. Often. Like that. I feel like I'm... Huh? Oh, you're right, Madeline. We're so close, but it feels impossible. Come on, just a few more tries. We can do this. I didn't know that you... Where were you when I was doing 7C? Excuse me? Where were you when I was doing 7C? Whoa. Hey, I'm almost there. And then, so have all this. Yeah. Battling is amazing. Battling is great. Battling. I don't know. Either way. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. I nearly went too far for that spring, and I'm like, oh, need a backtrack. Did not work. Did not work the way I wanted it to. Got this. This is fine. Cool. Ah! Go. I feel like that is what I was supposed to do. Just better. Also, not that. Not that. I wasn't talking about that. I feel like that was just me doing bad. Not wonderful. Not wonderful. The express opposite of wonderful. Why am I having troubles on this now? Get down. Better. Better. Bigger, badder, better, butter. I dropped before I even got the crystal. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just what you want to see. You love to see it. I didn't want to grab onto you just then, actually. Wonderful. Not wonderful. Yeah, pretty much. That is what I said. Wonderful. No, bad. I say a lot of weird things. It's fine. This is going great. Oh no, everything is a living nightmare of my own design. That's how things often work. I don't want to grab you then. I'm used to just holding my grab key the entire time. That's my issue. I don't grab the grab key when I want to grab the grab key. I only grab the grab key. I grab the grab key all the time. And the grabby key is very grabby. The entire time when I was doing 7C, I was holding the grab key. And you don't need to grab anything. Except at the very, very end. You don't need to grab anything in 7C. And I was holding it the entire time. Because that's how that works. That's how my brain, body, fingers work. I don't know. Come on. Okay. Down. Bounce. I'll do 5 more tries, including this. I'll do 5 more tries, not including this. Got to grab the grab key. Exactly. Not including that either. It's fine. I'm not addicted. It's fine. It's fine. I can stop anytime I want. What are you talking about? Okay, that one I have to count. 5 on 4. Well, thank you, thank you. I will read your name in just a second. Okay, whatever. It is fine. Thank you, Ian Bedrock High. I'm assuming I'm saying your name correctly, but nonetheless, thank you for following. I will be doing this more in the future. I also think, at the very least right now, the plan is for me to stream tonight, but Terraria. With a friend. I usually stream every day around 9 p.m. And by every day, I mean every day. I've been streaming every single day since December 30th. I started December 17th. And, yeah. So far, so good. Hiya. God, I keep grabbing you there. Meh, why not? Like your content so far. Fair enough. Thank you, thank you. I have a unique sense of humor. Well, is it unique? I don't know. I have a sense of humor, and I think that's important, to have a sense of humor. So yes, I appreciate it, either way. I want to hold on to the grab key as much as I can. But if I do, then I can't get close to it, is the issue. Oh, you're a woodworker? Yes, I am a woodworker. I enjoy woodwork. Woodwork is fun. Lots of the stuff that I've made has basically been... What have I mainly worked in? Oak, cherry, and maple. Just because those are easy to get for me. Easy / cheap. Well, maybe not cheap, but on the cheaper side. But that's the majority of stuff I've worked with. Why did I do that again? He does work with wood. I do work with wood. Wait a minute. Is that an innuendo? Wait a minute. I'm catching on to this a little bit too late, I think, maybe. But yes. And I want to build up audience a little bit more, and then once I do build up audience enough, then I have like people who are watching me on a regular basis. Then I can have a stream where I do like AutoCAD. And I can actually show it's just like, okay, here's how you build like a Minecraft chest. Here's how you build a Tetris bookshelf. Here's how you build a Demon Slayer box. For like Nezuko's box from Demon Slayer. I like woodworking, but I haven't done it in years. Woodworking's fun. I enjoy it. I currently have that as a job, too. I would rather have it as a hobby, but I currently have it as a job. Wait, hold up. Have you been streaming since only December 17th, or did I get that wrong? No, I've only been doing it since December 17th. Only since then. Streaming. Specifically streaming. I've only been doing it since December 17th. That is what I said. Technically, that is a lie. Technically, I've been doing it since November 6th. However, I only streamed for like 2 hours that day, and it wasn't very good. And stuff cut out, my internet cut out and everything. So I've been streaming regularly since December 17th. Because I also got a PC. I'm finally able to stream. I've wanted to stream for a long time. Much longer than what I've actually been doing, but... Yep. But yes, I've only been streaming since then. I've had this channel, or... I guess channel? Twitch channel? Whatever. I've had this account, that's better, since October 2016? Because that's when I got a gaming laptop, and I wanted to make content. But I made content on YouTube, and so I made this account at the same time I made my YouTube account. And I've been doing YouTube on there since then, since October 2016. But more so, streaming has just been December 17th is what I'd like to say. December 17th, 2021. So, not that long. Not that long. But I've been doing it committedly. I've been doing it dedicatedly. Words. Honestly, I should probably figure out how to set up a stream where I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Or I stream a couple of times on YouTube so I can tell people over there that, hey, I'm now more so on Twitch. Because I've uploaded a couple archive things from here onto YouTube, but I don't think that's really done anything. But that's fine. I just have like a couple more people who are subscribed over on YouTube. Not that many at all. Versus here. So it'd be good if I'd be able to share the audience. But for now, it's just building up that audience. And I have some videos that have some views. Not that many. But, yeah. Dying. I think the main issue with YouTube was just that I don't know. I lost my passion for a while. I have my passion back, though. I mean, I've always wanted to do this, essentially. One more death and then I'm done. On my side or your side? But fair. I said I'd only go 5 more times anyways. My side. Or your side, rather. But yeah. It's more so... I don't know. I fell in and out with YouTube. And so... I did make some decent stuff. And some stuff that I don't like as much. And some of that got popular, but that's fine. but I just didn't, I wasn't consistent over there, even though I wanted to be. Hey, we got further. Oh god. Wait, I can go down? Cool, I'm fine with this. Oh, no, not you. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Got even further, and you're able to see how far I went. Wonderful. Oh, a big stretch. Okay. Well, I think that'll probably be it from that. Wow, I was only going up. I hadn't figured out where to start going down yet. My god. This is a fun level, though. This is fun. This is fun. I do like this. Whereas other ones that were long weren't necessarily fun. They were more so a grind. But this is better. This is better. I kind of talked. I don't know. I don't think I finished my thought, but there you go. Anyways, ending stream. Yes, I think I will end stream for now. I think I will be back later tonight, probably. I believe I will. Around maybe 8 or 9. So that would be 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, 3 or 4 hours. The darn fish. The fish was so close. Well, that's the thing. The fish was way too close to me. Alright, well, I'll be there. Really? Aw, nice. It's not going to be Celeste. It'll be Terraria. I'll be playing that, just so you know. But, if so, meh. Well, either way, thank you, and thank you, for sure, for following. I do definitely appreciate that. Ian Bedrock High, as well as Linky. I watch for the stream and not for the game. Exactly. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's just the game is something that originally gets you into and watching the person. But then, yeah, you come for the game, stay for the streamer. Typically. That's what it does. We'll defo still probably talk about Celeste. No, I mean, that's fair. And then maybe I'll blow myself up a lot. I'll probably be there too. Oh yeah, you've been there. Pyro. Arson. But anyways. I think that this will do for now. I'll save and quit, even though I don't need to save and quit, because this is a checkpoint. But we'll save and quit, and then, yeah, we'll call it. So thank you. Thank you for showing up, as well as thank you for everybody who has been here. I don't play Terraria, so I know nothing about it. I've played Terraria twice on stream, and that's all I know about it. The person I play with, he knows much more. But yes, thank you, Arson. Thank you, Ian Bedrock High. Thank you, Linky. Thank you, Block of Butter. Thank you, Flango. Thank you... There's been others, however, nonetheless, I want to get everybody. So I'm just making sure. I'm the dude, bruh. Block of Butter. I think... Oh, yes, and then there was the entire... Then there was the entire raid. My god. The raid was so amazing. Thank you, Linky, for doing that. Swissconsin for showing up. There were lots of people in that raid. My god. Seamstress, thank you. Cool Cato, thank you. There's so many. 7-6. I almost forgot 7-6. I cannot believe I did that. But yes. Thank you. It has been fun. Thanks for streaming. See you in 3 to 4 hours. Yes, I will see you soon, mayhaps. Have a good one. Get some rest. Get some food. And, yeah, always make sure that, yeah, you're keeping healthy, keeping yourself fit, and making sure that you're staying alive. I don't know. You don't necessarily have to be happy the whole time, because life isn't always happy, but just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, at the very least. That's the words that I was trying to say that I wasn't getting the point. My god. But yes, living is poggers. Living is the most poggers thing that there is, my god. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.